on?
Still under construction. So I'm still making the door. Got my light turned on. Oh, no, don't have a light turned on in here yet. But come on in, please. Make yourself at home.
Now, is this where you're going to do some aquaponics? Is that what you were sharing with me?
So this is going to be aquaponics in here, but it's also going to regulate the temperature in here. And as you can see, even without the door, it's a lot warmer in here.
Walking in immediately.
And we could have like 2 feet of snow on this, and the SolaWrap would stand up to the challenge. It's really strong, has an R factor of 2. So when sealed, it does retain the heat really well. That in combination with my heat sink here, pardon me, I have a little bit of work to do. I got to get my chainsaw ready.
No worries.
So that in combination with my heat sink, and then the heat sink is going to pump into a radiator shroud and fan set from an old car. And it's going to look gorgeous still, and it's going to keep it nice and warm throughout the winter and cool in the summer, and that's the key.
The radiator will keep it cool in the summer.
Keep it cool in the summer, yeah, because it's always going to be cooler than the air, and the radiator is going to work just like it does in your car.
And what about ventilation?
Ventilation, I want to optimize the heat. I can always put in a thermostatically controlled window in here and just pop up one of these triangles.
Okay.
One of these windows.
Now you had well, when I talk about permaculture, a lot of the principles behind permaculture are patterns existing in nature. We talked about, the spherical nature of this structure really allows for it to be a more natural product.
Right.
So again, as far as the space goes, you're going to put a heat sink here.
Yep.
Your hydro or your aquaponics, where are you going to set that stuff up?
I'm going to go spindling around. So I'm going to use the edges of this all the way around, and it's kind of going to spiral up.
Okay.
And the great part of geodesic dome is in terms of cubic space. It's great. I mean, you do lose a little bit on the sides here, but it's minimal. Like, I'm a short man, but at the same time, I'm 5'6" and I could go right up to the edge. So I'll put some of like the shorter plants that don't need to grow too high on the sides, and then kind of angle it in.
It is really the most optimal design when it comes to like nature. So a sphere holds so much volume, right?
Yep.
Sure, it may not be as contemporary in the sense that you can walk up to the edge of the wall and have complete access, but you know that you're going to get a lot of growing volume within this little space.
And strength.
Yeah,
too.
strength.
And that's big too, because I can't tell you how many times I've gone down the highway and seen greenhouses that are just torn to shreds by the wind and the snow and just the elements, and this really...
You said there were 2 shapes that you had to identify while you were building this. What were those 2 shapes again?
2 shapes.
Because you said that once you figured out the cutting pattern,
right?
What was that pattern that you were identifying? Hexagon and...
Okay. Wait, you don't see it? Come on,
no,
man.
I do see it. No, I do see it. I do see it.
Oh, this is AAB, 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 all the way around.
Yes.
Then you have to identify where the...
This is for everybody that doesn't understand.
Come on, people. How do you not see this?
I mean,
come on, it's obvious.
Yeah.
So this is a hexagon here.
Yes.
So all 5. So then when I have my SolaWrap polyketer, I will identify the 5 hexagons that are in here. So that's 25 pieces. Create a template, cut it out with scissors, and that's the most beautiful piece of the SolaWrap polyketer, is that it just, it's so easy to work with. Like, I was on top of here cutting out pieces, rather than if I were to use like a hard PVC corrugated 5mm, I'd have to get a jigsaw or a handsaw, and I still have a bit of work to do, and please forgive me, there's a little bit of construction still to go.
Oh yeah, no worries.
But a couple of these spots here, like there's an overlap here, so I'm just going to go over that with some scissors and just cut it right across. And there's a few other places that I need to do this, but I wanted to make sure it was covered up before the windstorm we had recently.
Okay, so then the Nyoo Globe offers, I think, 3 different tiers, right? As
Right.
far as products that you feature, you have the Gaia.
Yep, this one's Gaia.
This is the Gaia.
This
okay.
is Gaia. This is the most economical with the ABS hubs and wood struts, and all the wood struts are treated with eco wood treatment because this is a greenhouse. But I would do that for even if you were thinking of creating a living space, because there are no chemicals in here. It's totally safe. It's actually a fantastic product called Eco Wood Treatment, made in Nova Scotia. So this is Gaia Eco Wood treated wood with ABS hubs. We have steel connectors, and we have straight wood. Straight wood, quite a difficult woodworking task. This is the simplest and easiest. But all wood just looks gorgeous. That one's called Terra. So we have Gaia, Terra, and Atlas. Atlas is steel.
And that's the biggest that you have to offer.
Yes, if you're gonna go with a 42 foot, well, I mean, you could go ABS and build Gaia. It just will. No, this would work just fine with a 42 foot one as well. Just
and then,
depends on what
are
you
you
want.
international? Like anybody that's international watching, do you do any distribution in the U.S. or?
No.
Okay.
No, just Canada, primarily the GTHA right now. My partner who helps with the construction and installation, he's based out of Lyndon, Ontario, which is just north of Hamilton.
Okay.
And so he tackles a lot of that area. And then I have another partner who tackles a little bit more east. And so we're trying to just focus on the GTA for now, and then the world.
In the world, that. Yeah, exactly. That's how we all feel, isn't
totally.
it? Working on in this stuff. So I'm just gonna hop off here, guys. I just wanted to share at least this structure, and then we'll look more into anything else that. If you have any other questions, we can certainly dive into it on another post at some time. But I really want to thank David for sharing with everybody, all our viewers, the geodesic design that he has here at his house and what his company Nyoo Globe have to offer for you. So
Awesome.
Thanks.